What up, 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 talk royalty. What's the deal, what's the deal, what's the deal?
Welcome.
It's gonna be a great show tonight.
Uh,
Indeed.
uh,
What are you doing? But anyways, yeah, it's gonna be a good show tonight. Today's topics of the show really gonna be interesting. Shit, we got men being raped, men being drugged, while the females like want to have men's babies, marriage on how long it should be before you ask to pop that question, stuff like that, and toxic mothers. Thing is, where y'all want to start today?
before we get into this,
Who's the viewer?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna be professionally unprofessional. I warned the motherfucker.
Warn the nigga.
Is that pink slip right there?
The pink slip is here.
I warned the motherfucker, if you didn't show up tonight, your pink slip was ready for you. Because here's the ticket. I don't give a fuck if you out to dinner with family or not. Ain't nobody passing away. Ain't nobody finna pass away. Ain't nobody going to jail. Ain't nobody just got home. And even if, you still could have fucking did your job. So, you fired yourself. I meant it when I said, if you don't show up tonight, you done. So, have a nice life. We still homies and shit. But as far as professionally, you done. You fired. Showing the pink slip again?
It's like that. And that's the way it is. Oh, sorry.
Because look, we drink and smoke on this show, so it ain't never a reason not to show up. What I won't tolerate, we won't tolerate or deal with, family, friend, whatever. You can be a stranger to come in on the fourth seat. If you can't show up, you will get out. Now, with that said, where do we want to start at?
We trying to get our other in here.
Where do we want to start at? I mean, it's up to y'all. However the topics is aligned, I say we can run.
Can I begin there? It doesn't shit.
However they're aligned. Now that we got that out the way, people, if y'all say I'm a bully or maybe it was unprofessional, we don't give a fuck. We're very professional. And that's why I was done like that, because 9 times out of 10, something said tomorrow, like somebody just kicked somebody ass out, or, we was unaccepted to something. No. We have meetings to discuss things and all that. And when you got somebody that's being unprofessional and not showing up, it is what it is.
Have a man's baby.
That's the one right there.
Let's be doing something. Yeah, let me.
A lot of females want to have a man's baby. It's a lot of females out here that want to have a man's baby. A lot of
for what reason?
You'd be surprised. A lot of females out here that just want to. I don't know. I didn't have a few females ask me, can they have my baby?
Most of them don't ask. And see, to me, that's the trick of the question.
You got 3 kids.
You know, a motherfucker automatically assume when we ask this question, why do females want to have me and baby?
How do they know that
That
you
is
have
like,
kids?
we mean that they're asking or a man is asking them. And the problem with that is that that's not the case. It's not an ass situation. It's a situation of you got too many motherfuckers out here just spreading their legs without condoms. And then when the kid comes along, like I said before, there's no conversation. So with no conversation, there's a situation. Because, you know, you got some petty motherfuckers out here that is throwing pussy around and slinging dick around and not thinking about the other side of it. And I feel like without the conversation and the asking of, a lot of it is just ignorance and sloppiness and a bunch of crookedness. Like, some of these bitches and these niggas is crooked on this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Now I've actually heard men wanting to do it for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. I don't truly believe they have a legit reason. I'm trying to turn this off. But yeah, I don't understand why women would. Now, if you're a lesbian, I can understand. Or if you're one of the women that don't really want to be with nobody, but you want a baby so bad because they out there.
Still, I don't. If it's not a conversation had, if I ain't on some wifing you shit, if I ain't coming to you like, hey, you know you my girl, I don't really believe in marriage, but I want us to have this kid. Like I said, if it ain't no conversation, the fuck.
What really the what's on the basis of even want? I mean, just the want, being the fact that 9 times out of 10, you gonna put him on child support because he's not gonna want to take care of the kid because this is something that you wanted. You're gonna want him to be in the kid's life, even if he don't want to, regardless of what was discussed. If he don't want to have no kid, he don't want to have no kid. There's nothing you can do that's gonna change his mind, regardless. If y'all say, you know, you say, yeah, I need the guy, don't expect me to take care of him. When she needs him to step in, she gonna really want to step in, and he gonna be saying, I already told you no.
And see, that's the point that I just made. If there's not a conversation, see, don't be running around here feeling like I'm a.
Even if
don't
they
be
do
running
have
around.
a conversation.
It's different. Like I said, it's different when you know it's wanted from both sides compared to some lust shit. And I know the question is, why the women? But even for niggas, nigga, why do you want her? Why did you feel like it was okay for you to raw dog this bitch and bust in her, knowing you didn't want to be a dad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If there's no conversation, if there's no reasoning, then yeah, it's just lust and ignorance, like I said. It's a motherfucker trying to trap a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fuck, want to trap somebody for? I mean, think about it. Trapping a nigga, ain't that like slavery? You only trapping a motherfucker to either control him or kill him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So why do it? Why waste that time? Why waste your time, their time, have a horrible situation? It's ignorance. Motherfucker, it's ignorance. Whether it's I lusted for him, whether it's he had money, I wanted to be well off, and my baby to be well off. Okay, that nigga might have money, and okay, he knock you up, and the baby taken care of, but bitch, you ain't two fucks giving about you. And see, that's another problem right there within itself. Because if I take care of the baby and I get the baby everything it needs, you still gonna run your stinking ass to the courts to try to get your half, and they gonna give your stinking ass that.
Absolutely. Real quick. Regardless, contract or not, anything.
And then next thing you know, you in a situation where you like, fuck it. This bitch is the problem, not the baby. So what you do? You offer and take the baby.
This nigga always want to offer bitch. Why you always want to knock the bitch off?
Cause this problem right here we're talking about.
But
I
it's
feel
not
like if it was a nigga, look, if it was a nigga that want to be the problem when he ain't got to be the problem, off his ass. Fuck it. We'll keep the kid, you gone.
Nah, but you always want to offer, motherfucker. When it's a situation.
Hey, you know what? He ain't done with me yet. Just leave it at that, okay? Just leave it at that. He ain't done with me yet. I'm still a work in progress.
Okay. I'll take that. Okay. But it is a trap. But I just don't think that that's something that you should do. Period. That's a fucking recipe for disaster.
It is. But still, like I said, it's ignorance. It's ignorance due to lust and motherfuckers wanting position.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's something else, tell me.
When did this ever become a thing to where women are asking men for babies? Is it for the welfare?
No, I feel like you said.
Some kind of stability.
I feel like you said, at a certain point in time, it was actually that I like women, I want to be with women, but I want a baby type situation. I feel like at one point it was that maybe you felt ugly and didn't nobody want you, but you had this nigga a friend and you wanted a baby. And then it all just became the bullshit of bullshit with how the government, you know what I'm saying, regulates and treats shit.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers like welfare turned into something else, and motherfuckers figured, okay, well, if they making it to where I can't be shit, let me not be shit. And the you know, I'm gonna say this: when you not educating motherfuckers, the game can change quick on you, and that's what happened with that. In a nutshell.
Yeah.
That's when it changed. That's how it changed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the fucked up part is, motherfuckers, men and women, gotta start turning it the fuck down and really fucking getting up off their ass and working and not needing it for it to really change. Because the funny part is Becky ain't gotta do no classes, ain't gotta motherfucking show no I tried to get a job or none of that. Whether that bitch stay in Hollywood Hills or a motherfucking trailer park.
I can't. I'm okay.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
Nope. Nope.
I said, what? I'm an ain't shit nigga because I tell the truth.
If you don't ain't shit niggas, that shit had me dead. Said I was gonna walk around talking about where the ain't shit niggas at.
But yeah, you know, they sickening.
Someone said something stupid.
I think that's another part of it. Is these is ain't shit motherfuckers that just wanna, you know. You remember when your mom and them used to tell you don't run around outside barefooted? Because the only motherfucker run around barefooted is a bitch wanna be knocked up.
No. I'm gonna tell you, we walked barefoot, okay? When I was super little, I walked barefoot. Arkansas.
Look, country shit. And guess where I heard this saying? In that same country that I come from, Arkansas. My grandma and mama would tell my motherfucking sisters, cousins, aunties, whoever, girl, get your ass in the house and put you on some flops or something. Only motherfucker walk around here barefooted, little hot hoes, trying to get barefoot, trying to get knocked up. And I never understood that, like, why barefoot mean you gonna get knocked up. And then at a point in life, I started meeting bitches that would be like, I can't take my shoes off because if my shoes come off, other things gonna come. What? I'm like, bitch, whatever, man. Take your shoes off, get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And then I also know, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't say no stupid shit to me. Don't threaten me with a good time, bitch. And you definitely ain't getting in my bed with your shoes on. So we kicking back watching this movie. Get comfortable. Take your shoes off. And guess what? You always got a blanket prepared because if she for real, them shoes gonna come off, pants gonna come off, and you're gonna be like, you can be comfortable. And guess what, nigga? If you see that, know that them is red flags and have some dunk on. Be prepared. It's that easy. Bitch, you can want. And you a dumb nigga if you let a bitch pull out a condom and give it to you. You better look at that package. You can see a needle puncher. You a blind motherfucker if you can't. Or she David Copperfield.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, for real.
All right.
What Jamie say, you just made me feel so comfortable. Red flag. All right, next topic.
Man, look.
What we on next?
Shit. Damn. Watch my feelings up.
Toxic mothers. Toxic motherfucking mothers. Yeah. On that note, that conversation. There's a lot of toxic mothers out here. There's a lot of toxic mothers out here. And yeah, I got a baby mama that's a toxic mother. So
Hey, you want to sit in on this? toxic mother. I'm gonna say this. It's fucked up because like dads get knocked all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Just
I feel
across
that.
the board. Like that shit so bad I just got a crook in my neck. But
I see a lot.
look, this is why I pray to God and I ask my kid all the time as daddy, you know, daddy, what's daddy rating? I'm like, hey, I'm like a bomb when it comes to her. What's my rating? Like, I want to be a great dad for her, like, because I didn't have a great dad. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I pray. You know what I'm saying? God said, ask and you shall receive. So I ask all the time. Because I had a good mom. My mom's awesome. You know what I'm saying? We had hiccups and shit. You know, because I was a little badass fucker and wanting to run around and do what I was doing. But, like, my kid ain't nothing like me and like a lot of us was. Like, honestly, she understands. School's my job. Dad got everything else. And she don't want for shit. You know what I'm saying? She got a fucking set of fucking the Oculus VR shit. Don't even plug them motherfuckers up and play them. I'm gonna plug them up and play them before she do. Actually, 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna get her to play. You know, so and just because my queen wanted to speak out like she didn't understand, I wasn't talking about us. I was talking about me. Yes, I'm not alone. Mom does it too. She gets it done. We both strive for her to have everything. But my point is like, because she has a toxic mother, doesn't she? Her mother's toxic. Mrs. T is through the fucking roof. Like you just see me talking about on the show,
Like,
motherfucker
what's
just
her
ain't
definition?
shit motherfucker.
What's her definition of a toxic mother? Let's see that point of view. Let's see her point of view of it.
You said what?
What's her definition of a toxic mother?
Miss, I didn't want to be on the show, but I want to walk through talking.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to hear no I was eating no pop. Bring your ass on back in here, because now you have a question being asked to you. Since you wanted to talk so fucking much. That's why, see, this is why I invited her to be on the show tonight. He said, what is your definition of a toxic mother? Come on, scoot on over here. Get in frame. Yo, you gonna be on the motherfucker.
No, I'm not even. No. My definition of a toxic mother, just from experience, I think that a toxic mother is somebody that does not support their kid, not just financially, but emotionally, even in their physical sense of them growing up. You can't sit up there and say 1 minute that you love, tell your daughter that you love them, or your kid that you love them, and the next you break it down because of shit. That's toxic.
I agree with that.
So either you learn from those mistakes that like I've learned from the mistakes that I'll just say from my relationship at a young age with my mom and how it is now. It took a long time and I never wanted an apology or nothing, but just to ask for forgiveness for the things that she seen she did and she treated me and what she's trying to do now for herself. If somebody's trying to better themselves, even if they could not be a parent for a certain amount of time in their child's life, be better for yourself. Let her know that regardless of the type of struggle that you go through, you can make it through. Don't keep on pointing the fucking finger. That's my opinion.
toxic?
I can say for me, at one point, I felt like a toxic mother due to the separation, how the separation happened between me and the dad, and then making the decision to have my kids live with their dad. You know, they're boys, and you know, I at times I felt like, you know, me making that decision and not, I can't say I'm not there 100%, but being the fact that they're not always with me as they used to be, it made me feel like, you know, just those decisions I made and having them being in the situation that caused me to make that decision made me a toxic mother, because I was continuously
But
putting them into a toxic situation.
But you knew, that's just like, and I'll feel you on that, and I'll just say this, like I have a 19-year-old and a 16-year-old. There was a time that I knew being a good mom and making decisions that know that I was toxic myself, that I could not raise them at one point, to put them in a better situation to get myself together. That's being a good fucking mom. People will turn around and say, "Oh, you a bad mom because you couldn't take care of your kids this time." Nah, the best mom I could be was to make sure that they would never be in a situation while I was going through what I was going through.
Yeah.
So can't nobody ever try to say that a mother is a bad mother for making the right decision to keep out of what your toxic, you know, because that was my toxic. So I
I say you're a good parent, you know, like for one, if your kids ain't doing shit you was doing, besides like regular kid shit,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, running around, playing hide and seek, hopscotch, you know what I'm saying, riding bikes, playing hoops, football. If your kids ain't doing regular shit like that, then maybe, you know, you got problems. But if your kids doing regular shit like that growing up, and you teaching them and showing them, you know what I'm saying, what shit is really, and not trying to just shelter them like they don't live in the neighborhood they live in, or they not gonna go see your sister who probably ain't got the bag like that. And here's the ticket. Everybody with the fucking bag ain't got the bag good enough to take care of the next body. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I have to say. I'm gonna pull it up because I hate that.
But yeah, like toxic is toxic. Toxic is you acting like you don't see the situation you in. To at least if you not gonna get the fuck out to keep the kids at uncle whoever house or sister or grandma, you know what I'm saying? To keep letting the kids repeatedly see that shit like it's okay.
Yeah.
That's toxic. To know that your kid is being beat or treated some type of way. You see it. Your kid is complaining to you about it. And you don't change that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather feel like this bitch chose him over me than to leave me in the situation where every time this nigga get mad at her, he think he gonna want to beat on me. Or if he beating on her and I come and say, hey, get the fuck off my mama, man. Oh, nigga, you think you grown enough? Now you want to start beating me. Now, I'll take them beatings, you know, if we protecting each other and she like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
But you see the toxicity as a kid because kids are smart as fuck. You only get smarter or you try to dumb yourself down and not see. But when you walk and you see it, yeah, you like, nah, I don't want my kid to see that.
Yeah.
You know, you got to realize, like you said, and then that's one I say all the time. It's like 12-step program.
Mm-hmm.
One of the steps is to
Yeah.
admitting the motherfucking problem and seeing the problem.
Yes.
When you admit and see it, you can fix it.
Cause it ain't gonna get fixed, and you ain't gonna understand how to fix it another way until you fucking.
You ain't gonna acknowledge that shit. Ain't no way you can fix it. Trust and believe. And guess what? It's even harder to fix the shit when you ain't got a relationship with God.
So okay, so I'm gonna dive a little deep in going to this little the toxic mother. This is another example, and I'm sure you know or may understand. I'm just gonna say parental alienation for starters. If you really feel like for some reason, unless I'm saying unless the father of your child or children don't want to have anything to do with the kids, he say fuck them kids. Not fuck you. Fuck them kids. I don't want shit to do with them. And you know, just in just because of a breakup or you know whatever the case may, y'all may not have even been together. Could have been a one night stand, but for whatever reason you feel like you have to take whatever anger that you had and keep your child or kids away from the father who has not said fuck them kids, who has not acknowledged those kids. What is it that makes you want to keep your kids away?
That's a two-side sword. That's a two-side sword right there. You know,
I mean, I get
because
that.
on one hand, like, fuck it, it's my show. Look at Lamar, whole ass from motherfucking BMF. That nigga was crazy as shit, ignorant, should have been dead from fucking first 3 times we seen him. But notice I said first.
Right.
But the point is, to that little girl that wasn't his, even when she said it wasn't yours, he had been in her life. And a real man, when they have a baby, I feel like that goes to show that they say you'll never treat others like your own. Yeah, you will. Babies is baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For me,
And when you got that attachment to a kid and you done raised them up or you raising them up and the other parent is absent, that's yours.
Yeah.
And I can say this, as horrible as that nigga was in that show, a horrible as person he was in that show, all the foul shit he did, that made me feel like if I knew that nigga, I would know that nigga, but I wouldn't know that nigga and I'll fuck around being the one to kill him. Because I don't like a motherfucker like that. Like, he was hella scandalous.
Yeah, you're right about
But
that.
here's the ticket. When it came to parenting, that nigga efforts and what he would do for that kid, awesome.
All right, we got comment.
You're right about that, Mike. He says they don't want to be accountable to anyone pertaining to the kids. It's all about control.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
In too many cases, yeah, but actually, no, it ain't about control because I have my daughter, and it ain't about control with her mother. With her mother, she's a ain't shit loser ass dope head, and that's not cool. Like, that ain't who I met or know you as. So why you let yourself become that? And her excuse is not an excuse to me because we didn't all lost these same people and more. You know what I'm saying? So it's not an excuse for you to just let go and not be a fucking parent. To won't, like, I ain't gonna say she don't want my daughter, but she want her for all the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always about control, and I'm not gonna just say that because it's that way with me, but sometimes motherfuckers just is toxic. Like, you know, that's why this is one of the topics, toxic mothers. Like, I feel like you got real ass mothers like mine was. Anybody that knew my mom, Miss Dixon, Miss Collins, she got married to her husband. Boy, my mama, you was at her house. My mama on your ass. Do your mama know where you at? This, that, da 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 da. Did you ask me if you could spend the night? Not him. You know. But you got some parents that don't give a fuck. It's like you can ask them, "Hey, where your kid? Oh, they somewhere around here." What the fuck?
I'm sure the location, GPS, everything. That's on everything. I'm make sure of that.
And the fucked up part is, it's easier now with technology to know where your kid is versus then. And yeah, it is toxic mothers. Like, motherfuckers selling their kids on the internet and all this other shit, let alone how they treat them or beating them.
So, Michael says, from a spiritual standpoint, he thinks the bond, it hits different when the child is biologically yours. This is opinion now.
Hey, everybody got them like assholes, so ain't nobody knocking that, like, for real. Like I said, that's why the saying is, you ain't gonna treat one that's not yours like yours. Like, some motherfuckers feel like it can't be the same, but why not?
For me, I'm just overprotective of kids in general. I've always been that way, maybe because I've, been a.
No, because you realize, like a real motherfucker like me, pedophiles been there.
I'm the oldest.
Pedophiles been there.
So,
it just got more popular because of fucking social media.
Yeah, so I don't look like all the kids, his kids, I love them dearly. I love them like they're my own. I treat them like they're my own, because if one of them to get out of line, the motherfucker, you not up in this house, you ain't welcome. That's the type of person I am. But other than that, I don't care whose kid it is. I don't care. You was my family at one point. I still love you. I'm gonna treat you like you're my own. My bond, it's not.
I'm gonna say this, and we can talk further on it on another show. I don't give a fuck how great I could be at whatever I do, including this, and we do a hell of a job at it. But here's the ticket. Nobody should be your inspiration or your motherfucking superstar other than your parent. It's okay if you rock with Beyonce or Serena and whoever too, but as a parent, one parent, if not both, should be the number one. Who you look up to? Who you want to be like? Motherfuckers just say mom or dad, and then Serena or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I just let's see. So you don't have as much say so in most cases with a stepchild as opposed to your own, and that's
I feel like it's the same punishment and whatever for everything else, so it should be the same love. I'm not going to And that be the fucked up shit in people. That's
And here's
toxic,
my thing.
whether you're a man or a woman. I'm
Don't
gonna give this
bring her
motherfucker a
around me.
lollipop because it's mine, but you
Don't
can
bring
get
your
one.
kids around me. Don't bring your kids around me if you do not want them to be treated like I treat my own kids. I don't treat nobody's kids any different. So if you don't like the way I treat my kids and my nieces and my nephews, and you don't leave your kid with me.
Especially if you know they bad as shit. Let me add that to it. If they bad as shit, they gonna make me have to tell them don't or whatever, because you ain't got them right in your house. Don't bring them to mine because they right in mine.
You're right, because I talk to my 2-year-old like a grown ass woman.
I don't play. It's a lot of shit.
Like Boss Baby, me and Boss Baby, we gonna click and get it together, but Boss Baby one that I have to have in the motherfucking stands. She'll be in the stands. Tipping toes and fingertips.
She'll throw them up with you too, like, come on.
No, ain't no fighting. She gonna be on tippy toes and fingertips. She gonna fight back. Hey, you ain't gotta be hitting on kids to get them right. Put them in a certain stance or position that they gotta be in. Look, I'm gonna show y'all tippy toes and fingertips one day, because you literally on your tippy toes and your fingertips with your ass in the air. And if I see your ass going down, then you might get slapped with a paper or a belt or whatever the fuck I got right there. It might be this back scratcher right across your ass. Get it back in the air. You hold that.
I got one.
Look, you want to hold that little attitude and all that bullshit you was doing? Now hold that stand. You can cry all you want to. Matter of fact, I don't even like crying. I'm militant. So you crying to get you the ass whooping that I was trying to avoid to give you.
Not my kid.
Look, and you ain't got to hit a kid. Look, you ain't got to hit a kid hard. And Ashton's right. Motherfuckers don't be knowing they shrink sometimes. If it sting your hand, you damn right. That shit down there devastated that little motherfucker. No, I don't want to sting my hand. I want to firmly slap your ass on the ass so you know. Oh, shit. He wasn't playing. This shit serious. Let me shut my mouth, open my ears.
None of that shit applies to that kid. I've never known no kid like that.
If you want to,
hey, look. All kids is not easy. All kids just don't fall in the line. She been here before. She been here before.
Yeah, she has. She has. You damn right. She has.
She died a 30-something-year-old man. He was a biker. He robbed banks and shit.
This nigga. Oh, fuck out of here.
And I think he was Russian.
Hey, sometimes the way she be talking, like, she do be speaking some broken English like a motherfucker. Like, I know this nigga know her words, but she playing. She like, you bitch. She like a little Stewie. She a little black Stewie.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the motherfucking Boss Baby is. She a little black girl Stewie.
Don't apply to her. But that ain't no baby.
We need to start. Hey, I'm gonna talk about some shit with y'all, cause yeah.
Man, look.
We got so much shit in the work, but this right here, we gotta let this jump like some other shit. Cause this shit right here gonna be fire shit. So I'm gonna say with this thought, if we have a dope ass cartoon artist out there, step forward, holler at it. Come work with a real nigga. Let's get this money, boy.
I'm looking
or girl. Woman or nigga, man, whatever the fuck. If you dope, step forward, come fuck with me. Come fuck with us. Because, hey, trust me, this ideal I got, boy, check out. We're already taking off, but there's gonna be real take. Like this shit, they ain't even ready. And we keeping it in the family. We doing all the voices.
Yep. I'm gonna be the drunk uncle, the old ass uncle, Uncle Elroy. I'm gonna be Grandma Pudding.
I'm gonna be his brother Cletus.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Elroy, goddamn, nigga, I told you, roll the shit and this, not that. Fuck you. Mama, look, he ain't never listened to all his life.
I'm gonna be the A-Rap in the gas station. Oh, motherfucker!
What do you want today?
Let's get back on topic. Shit.
Let's keep it rolling. What's the next
How
one?
long do you think you should pop the question?
How long should it take for you to pop the question? How long should you be in a serious relationship before?
No, that's the ticket. How long should you be together before you pop the question? And how important is it?
Don't just say be together. Say in a serious relationship, because you can be together.
And how important is it? Look, it's of the utmost. It's the problem with you motherfuckers today. From being toxic mothers to being a bitch that want to have a baby, it all fits together. And here's the ticket. You should be with a motherfucker for 5 good years to really know I can be with this motherfucker. Ain't no, 3 months we was engaged and having a first baby. Look, you can't know no motherfucking body in 3 months.
Yeah, I feel like
Nigga, I know you what, 20 years? I've known this motherfucker, what, about 12? 15? That don't mean, like, as much as I know y'all, as much as you my family, and this motherfucker, I look at his family, because y'all 3, well, shit, 6 now, 7, 8, 9, 10. Point is, if you really ain't rock with a motherfucker to know a motherfucker, how can you say I know you? I ain't shot nobody for you, fought nobody with you. Seen whole moments, downfalls, wins, lose with a motherfucker, get back up with him. If you ain't knowing a motherfucker like that, how can you tell a motherfucker I know you? Within 3 months. And I'ma say, if a motherfucker ain't your blood, or through your blood to be kin, how the fucking you think you know him in 3 months? I don't give a fuck how much, if anything, if too much shit happened in 3 months, I'm telling my motherfucking nigga, hey, bro, you need to get this shit out of here. Or my homie, girl or boy, I'm telling my nigga, you need to get this motherfucker out of here. This shit ain't gonna work for nobody. Because I'll kill over you and this motherfucker cause too many problems.
sorry.
I mean, shit. And that be motherfuckers' problems. Like, look, when COVID hit, so many fucking people broke the fuck up or killed each other.
Ooh, yeah. Domestic violence went all the way up.
Niggas started drinking more due to COVID.
They even started taxing the weed.
They shut the liquor stores down out here for a minute. Like, wait a minute. All they can do is sit at home and get drunk. Motherfucker that stabbed a motherfucker over a fucking commercial
know
or
what?
a show they was watching.
They was, you know, right? They did say that, like on certain days, or I guess it was certain holidays, they wouldn't letting nobody buy alcohol after a certain time or some shit. It was real early, so you had to get out early to get your shit. Especially, I remember
For real?
July, some holidays.
Niggas was already ready for 4th of July.
Niggas been ready.
Niggas, man, shit was so bad. Niggas was motherfucking at the liquor store stocking up.
Because you never know. You never know.
Shit.
You never
It was
know.
like niggas finally got fucking real with themselves. Cause you remember at first everybody was buying fucking toilet tissue and bullet shells. Like, the fuck?
That's because they put some diarrhea shit in the air and they knew motherfuckers was gonna get diarrhea, so they said buy tissue. I'm sticking with that.
Look here.
I'm sticking with that.
Nigga like me buying real shit too. My thing was like my nigga Chuck shit. Motherfucking bullets, water, and motherfucking spam.
Everybody got one asshole and everybody want to buy on tissue.
But look here. You can wipe your ass with a lot of different shit. Leaves. Look, longest. I ain't wiping my ass with no 3s. I ain't even wiping my ass with no 4. I need a regular leaf. I know this bitch ain't got nothing like that on it.
What's the size of the asshole? You only need one square. You don't one square.
That asshole a little too wide.
Okay.
You need to tighten that up a little bit.
Ain't no wide receiver in here. God damn it.
I'm just saying that you was like this asshole. That was wild. Is that look like an asshole you can blow in and play the flute or some shit?
It looks.
That is a loose ass.
Let me see. Yeah. Oh my God.
Are you not looking at the camera with me? It's just how I looked at the camera.
No,
I was
looking.
This nigga said, no, it's tight. Let me stick a finger.
I got him.
You all right. You all right. It's okay, me. It's okay.
There you go. Ain't that small? That's tight enough. Shit. Swear to God.
But nah. But that's why I tell motherfuckers, teach your kids how to fight, be in their life. You know what I'm saying? And get, you know, like motherfuckers got to get back to that old school rule. You know?
Yeah, I think this summer.
Don't force them to go to church.
I'm free like that shit. Have your ass in the house.
Because look,
that's
I'm not going to, if I got a church to go to, I ain't finna be late trying to get you little motherfuckers up. That's why you gotta have a system. When I say go to bed, go to bed. The one that wanna be the wildest out the crew is the one that's gonna get tagged. And if it's only one, then hell, you it.
Hell no.
You understand me now? I said, take your ass to bed. Matter of fact, go to sleep. Sometimes, a lot of times you gotta be specific. Because you can say go to bed. Go to bed mean I'm in my bed. But go to sleep mean shut your fucking mouth, your ass in your eye.
Oh my God. This is so bad.
All right, next subject.
Wow.
Shit. There you go.
We got a comment y'all ain't read.
We've been having comments. Ain't nobody saying nothing recent, just yet.
God damn it. Okay.
Man being drugged. These rope, these little roofies and shit.
We might as well roll into that goes with like they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But go ahead, you get the floor first. Being drugged.
I mean, it's a lot of, guys need to be careful too, because there's a lot of shit women out here doing shit just to get a man hard. Why, hallucinating and everything else to make it intense and the whole nine.
I mean, you're right about that. And I feel like I said, they go hand in hand.
Okay.
Because, when I said something about being roofie, bro looked at me and was like, what? That's something new to me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
think about how many drugs you can offer a motherfucker and they don't know because they sheltered or they just ignorant to knowing. Excuse me. And boom, you done accepted it, and now you getting your dick back.
Yeah.
And the other question was, well, how can she take it if it's limp dick? Well, I'm pretty sure if a motherfucker dose you to get it, you out of it. So they touching and guess what? Just like a pussy getting touched and all that, it's gonna get wet. A dick gonna get hard. So you done been dosed, and now she getting what she want, and you have no idea. That is rape.
Yeah.
That's why the whole what is consensual gets questioned. It's like you go around the motherfucker, you don't smoke wet, and they do. You hit the stick, they good, because this is their drug of choice. But you like, you out of it, whatever the fuck, or you submissive as fuck, whatever it is.
That also goes to new smokers that don't know no better too. Like to do so, a lot of people just be smoking, matching the whole 9 yards. You gotta be more careful because a lot of people can mix some shit into the weed, and you be smoking cocaine, crack, right along with your weed, or you be smoking, like you said, wet.
Oh
Right along
shit. Say you snort. Say you snort. You do line.
Yeah.
A motherfucker that came and crushed up some meth in your shit. You know what I'm saying? You wondering why Barks has bite for real, like super bite. You know? But the ticket is, like I said, if you shelter and you don't know, you won't even know. And now bitch done got you. But shit, maybe it ain't even no hard shit. You done just mix the wrong shit. You on weed, you on liquor, you done mix some other liquor with some other liquor, not knowing about it. And then you done maybe pop the Fizz or sip the lean. Everybody don't gel to the same shit, whether it's coming or it's uncommon, like the next motherfucker. Just like they say, weed is the gateway drug. No, it ain't. The gateway is shit that motherfuckers is curious about, or let a motherfucker make them curious about.
Another thing is, what's fucked up is,
Or shit slipped on.
somebody who does not do drugs at all or really even fucking drink. Most time it be them people. For one, they can't handle the smell and all that extra shit. But it be them people who bodies like really reject that shit. Like anything can happen. Some people's bodies don't. They can't put up with the chemicals. They're just. I can't say weird like that.
Like I said, especially if they never did it, and like I said, the being dosed goes with being raped. Because it's a difference between a motherfucking playing a joke on you.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, it's still harsh. You know? But, like, usually when a motherfucker dose you, it's on some bullshit. Like, and I could say, I ain't never went that far with pranking, but I done grew up with the homeboys and in areas I done grew up with, and I've been pranked. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, I won't say his name, you know what I'm saying? It's my homie, you know what I'm saying? We ain't close like we was then, and I can admit that took the closeness away. But nigga hit me up like, come through. I got fire as shit. I go. And I'm like, nigga, you could at least really roll some weed up in this shit. But like, I go, you know what I'm saying? And everybody that he had got before me was already there. So it was like 3 other. I get there. He like, come on, let's go downstairs. I want my mom to smell it. And I'm already hip because I'm like, nigga, we never in your mama's house. Ever. So we go down and I sit on the stairs like I ain't even going all the way down here. You know what I'm saying? And college, even trust issues. Like, them was my niggas, but I ain't never like really trust too much. Like, if you ain't family, I don't trust you like that. And then, you know, whatever. But you hand me the joint, I look at the joint, I'm already in the game with my motherfucking sister now. So I instantly see, like, first of all, it's a so-called penner you trying to hand me. Ain't got no weed in it. And I see the difference in the paper. So I motherfucking light it. You know what I'm saying? I light it like I hit it. And, you know, when you light that shit, and the fact that there ain't no fucking weed in it, that bitch, poof. So I blow it. They think I done hit it. I'm like, boy, yeah, y'all on some bullshit. But I play stupid. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This ain't no weed. What the fuck is this? Next time he knock at the door, it's Cub. Same way. Oh, come down here. I'm already standing there. Remember, I ain't never go down the stairs. So when Cuz come in, I'm already looking at him with that serious look I had. So he know. Plus, he already fucking around too. That nigga took the shit, fake like he was gonna litter it, threw it right down the stairs in a puddle. That nigga looked at me and mumbled, "Cuz we should beat everybody up." We both like, let's go. Went back to my house, had a glass of Tanqueray and juice and a real motherfucking blunt. But yeah, back to topic and still on topic, it's foul either way it go. Like whether it's a motherfucker joking or it's a bitch on some hoe shit trying to rape a nigga, whether it's just her or it's her and her homegirls, and motherfuckers fools because unless the nigga really want to be real and tell stories, niggas, a lot of niggas be offended but happy. But it's like, honestly, bro, you ain't want it to happen. You ain't want it to happen. Motherfucker don't even think about nothing until later on when they probably got something or they have a itch or something. And even without that, it's just wrong. Like, why you want something that don't want you? Where's the turn on in that?
I guess it is a turn on to some people. But
It should be a
you know,
turn on for anybody.
yeah, it should.
If
But
a motherfucker don't want me in it and telling me to get in it, why would I want to be in it?
we're about to finish this in the after hours. Hit us up in there. Again, we say this all the time and every week. If you got a business you want to promote, come holler at us. You need t-shirts, dominoes, whatever, come holler at us. You want to get your music and shit out there, come holler at us. We actually started something new this time. We're actually starting something new this time. If you like to get your music played on an intro or outro or one of the stuff when we put it on YouTube and stuff like that to get a little promotion going on for your music or your instrumentals, come holler at us.
And we'll still see your punk ass to Spotify, whether you want it or not. But, hey, look at here, people. Get up on it. Check in when we check in, not later. Come see us at the hour. Show the fuck up. We there.
I'm gonna throw a few people on here. Description, everything will be in the links. Glass America, best in auto glass. Hit up Tank Knows Best. That's Tank Knows, NOWZ, not an S. Best. Production. They believe the sound quality. Did I freeze? No, you froze.
Say that last one again.
Oh shit. Where was I? G Music Production. Where sound quality, producer, artist chemistry is priority. Check that out on SoundCloud, Facebook, and YouTube. Check out DMG Digital Distribution. It's a site that also have an app. I will put the link in there for the app as well. It's a Flipboard app. It's actually not a bad thing. It has a lot of news on there. And when I say a lot of news, a lot of black news, a lot of news about a lot of stuff. But it's ran by someone locally from Kansas City, Missouri. And it's pretty good. I actually downloaded it and I've been using it. And I've actually found a lot of good shit on there. So definitely check that out. Check out Chef Green in Grandview, Missouri. She is the owner of Green Designs and Catering. She caters from 2 people to 250 people. I will have her address, her TikTok, her Instagram, her website, and I'll give you website now. That's www.greendesignsandcatering.com. Catering for every occasion. Let our food be the only thing on your plate. And if you go on a website, a lot of that shit does look good. Go to her TikTok. I follow her. That's how I found her. But she's a very sweet
Also,
lady.
y'all get up on motherfucking Names Infusion.
All right. And we'll definitely put everything in the link so that y'all can go and check out some of this stuff. Because like I said, I went on a couple of the websites and I actually downloaded an app. And I'm cool with it. So thank you guys for putting me on to something. And that's all I got for today.
Thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah, the
Let's not
music
forget
might
that.
get
Thank
an
y'all for
episode.
coming out. For the ones that has given us y'all shit, so we give it to them. Now, do us one better. Come do a show.
And show your shit.
Come do a show. Let's really put your shit out there. Let's show the people what you have, what you do, that you serious, where it is, where they can find you. Come do a show.
We can
Come
do
hang
some
out with
stuff.
us, do a show.
I like to come up and taste test and do one live. I pull up.
At the taste test. Either way. But it's a show. And we'll all be there, whether it's in spirit or it's in person. But it'll be a show. Let's all show up and show out. Like even
Hell
if
yeah.
you in this
Hey,
motherfucker, like
look,
I'm in New Mexico, they in Kansas City still. We do this show. Hop in this bitch, be in the
hey,
box beside me, whipping it in.
thank y'all. One love. Peace.
See y'all at the after hour or tomorrow. Either way, see you.